Hey world, it's been a couple days. I've been fighting a sinus cold, so the last couple days I've been going to bed earlier and trying to take care of myself. Um, I guess I just got worn down, right? Like I took on a lot for the last couple weeks, and I mean, I even canceled the round table last night. I was so exhausted, I just couldn't do it. Um, I think sometimes we need those reminders, right? That we get way too far ahead of ourselves. We take on a little bit too much. We put ourselves a little bit too much out there. Still on a break from LinkedIn, so that's good. I'm on there once, twice a day, maybe, uh, just to check a couple different things that could be important. Um, these days are very challenging, right? It's not only the cold, it's dealing with the kids and everything that they've been through, and their therapy and the progress that they're making, and just life in general. Today was a tough day. I mean, these last few days, obviously being sick, are very tough, right? You're a single father of three, make sure that the kids are taken care of, make sure everything gets done for them, and then try to slow down as much in between, which isn't that easy to do. Um, but I guess it goes back to like when you're dealing with hey Rhonda, yes you are, you made it. How do we not get ahead of ourselves? I don't know if there's an answer, right? I think it's thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know if there's an answer. I think we need to, go until we can't go, right? And then when we can't go, then we learn. And we're constantly learning and evolving and learning new limits. Um, these last few days have been so difficult, just so taxing. I mean, Sunday I really didn't feel well. Saturday night was rough. Sunday I didn't feel well. Yesterday was probably the worst, and then today I feel a little bit better. Now, with that being said, I think on top of it today, it was just an emotional day, right? Like, I have a group of friends, my circle, and almost everyone had a rough day today. And I feel, I feel like, I feel like these days are as hard or as easy as we make them. I don't think we're very good at going out of our way to make things easier on ourselves. I mean, I'm not, right? Like, I go, go, go. I push a million miles an hour to try and get stuff done and push forward and just make things happen. And sometimes, I forget when is the time to be patient and when is the time not to be. Patience is something that's always eluded me. It's something that I've never been good at. I've always rushed. I've always wanted to push forward. I always wanted instant gratification. What I realized today is somebody finally taught me patience. And I don't think anyone ever could have. I think, um, drink some tea, loosen up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on it. Am I taking anything? Not really. Advil. Uh, more sleep than before. Just taking it slower. Uh, trying to. I mean, today was a therapy day, so it was like 5 hours round trip. But other than that, um, it was a much more laid back day than normal. As far as patience goes, it wasn't until I met this one person that really taught me patience, and I finally learned the value of patience and how important it is. And I think only this one person could have taught me patience because they mean that much to me. And it's it's uh it's very difficult for me to be patient. It's never been easy for me. But when it comes to this one person, I am patient. I'm beyond patient. I'm more patient than I've ever been. And now through that, I have been more patient with every scenario of my life. Um, other than my kids, there's no one that means more to me than this person. And I cannot thank this person enough for everything that I've learned from them. It's been the most magical experience of my life. Drink tons of tea. I'll see if I can figure out the tea thing. I don't have tea here, and I'm not big on tea, but I'll figure it out. And I've been drinking a lot less coffee and sleeping more, so that's good. Um, Patience is so important in so many aspects of life, and I was just never. Yeah, that person's beyond special to me. There's not words to describe how much that person means to me. Um, Today I know I'm putting myself first, my kids, right? But this person's like right behind them, and I never thought I'd say that about anyone. Um, but this lessons I'm learning with patience is it's invaluable because it's really going to the rest of my life. It, it's teaching me so much that I need to just keep absorbing this, right? This person has had such a profound impact on me that patience became natural and worth it to me, along with so many other things. I mean, I've learned so much, and it's so worth it to me. It's the best experience I think I've ever had in my life, and it's changing me permanently. It's evolving me to another level as a human and making me a better person in so many ways for myself and then indirectly for that person. it's um it's interesting. It really is interesting. Sometimes when you spend your whole life looking for something, it just finds you when you're least expecting it. And it never makes sense. It's never convenient. It's never easy. But you know it's worth it. And you know you'd wait for it forever. It's it really is a crazy world that we live in. You can get on the phone, you can get on a video call, you can do Zooms, you can do all these different things and feel so close to people and feel that connection, right, with COVID and everything else that's been going on. I'm still debating whether it's the same as in person or whether it's the same as, to me, things feel like it depending on the situation, right? Because I'm such an empath that even through a Zoom, I feel like I'm there with the person. Even just being on the phone with somebody, I can empathize and put myself in their space to be there for them and feel it through and through. But I don't think that's easy. I don't think it's normal. I mean, not normal. I just don't think that it's for non-empaths, I guess, the same. I don't know. For me, it is. Like, sometimes it's even easier to be on the phone with somebody than it is face to face. And for the first time in my life, I'm not scared to be face to face anymore. I'm not scared of myself anymore. I'm not. Yes, that is the truth, right? And I'm 1,200 miles from anybody I know, so I can definitely understand that one. Um, I think there's such a big piece of this that we're missing. This human connection, right? It's so much deeper than just a physical connection. It's so much deeper than just knowing a person's name or getting on the phone with them. It's all about being vulnerable with that person, opening up and just sharing your truth, right? Whatever it is. And it's not always pretty and it's not always easy and it's not always It's not always pleasant, right? But what I'm learning is if you want to find somebody in your life and you want to have some let people close to you, then you've got to be okay with being uncomfortable in certain conversations. You've got to have the uncomfortable conversations. You have to have transparency and full honesty and be able to feel comfortable enough doing that. You know, until I met this person, I've never been so comfortable in my own skin. Now it's not only meeting this person; it was the chain reaction of all the work I've been doing, right? Whether it's the emotional, the spiritual, the physical, which I haven't done physical the last couple of days, and I feel horrible about it, but I don't have the energy. I just don't. And I'm trying to be, you know, self-compassionate and forgive myself. It's when I think when you hit that point and you find the the person or people in your life that you want to allow to be close to, you make the changes to show them that they're worth it, and you make the changes to show yourself you're worth it. And it always goes back to worth, right? Self-worth. And that's such a tough one. There's so many reasons to have no worth. There's so many reasons to feel worthless and feel less than. It's been a big theme for me this last few days when I'm sick and missing a bunch of stuff and I feel horrible about things, lots of things. And I've been trying to get tasks done and help people and be there for them. And sometimes it like when I feel like this, it's hard. It's very, very difficult. But the good news is I'm learning to forgive myself and I'm learning to allow it. And I'm okay with not being perfect. I'm okay with making mistakes and owning them. I'm okay with slowing down for a couple days and just grabbing on to what I do have. It's not easy. It's not perfect. It's not great. Some days are very difficult, right? Like it's like Annie posted about today, right? Like it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be overwhelmed. It's okay to just feel off for a day. It's it's part of this process, right? Not every day is great. Not every day is perfect, but we just keep going. I mean, what other option is there? Like there's so many things that are outside of our control and circumstances and situations and unknowns that it's hard to make commitments or it's hard to make decisions or it's hard to even make plans right now, right? Because there's so many things that we just can't control. You know, does COVID come back during the holidays? Does it get worse? Is there any money left for holiday shopping? You know, are malls even going to be open? And is like all these different pieces, and it gets so complicated. Everything is so complicated. But I think there's a beauty to it also, and I think there's a beauty to the pieces, the finite pieces that we can grab onto, the things that we can hold on to that make life special. I don't know. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm getting tired, and I want to get my contacts out. I want to get the day started early tomorrow, and hoping I'm feeling better. So, everybody have a great night. Rhonda, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and we'll catch up soon.